What's happening, world? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, let's get a few things out the way first before we go any further. You're not going to see me in no offices or at no podiums or nothing like that right about now because right now I'm working. I'm working for my money. My money ain't working for me, but that's another video. And some of y'all not going to like some of the things I got to say. Some of y'all not going to like my point of view. But guess what? This ain't for you. So if that's you, you don't like what I'm talking about, you don't like how I get down, you don't like what I'm saying, if you think it's wrong, whatever it may be, get the pup off my page and get the pup off my YouTube channel. Would you, please? Fast? Expeditiously? Yeah, but let's get to the subject at hand. This first topic I want to talk about is self-doubt. A lot of people deal with it. Shit, I've definitely dealt with it in my life and didn't even realize it till doing some self-discovery. But that's another video. Back to this self-doubt. First thing about self-doubt is when you don't, you got self-doubt, you don't believe in yourself, right? Shit. Well, excuse my language. You got to believe in yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but if you don't believe in yourself, who else is? Not too many people. Unless certain circumstances, people do believe in you, even though you don't believe in yourself, because they see what you don't see. And that was like the instance in myself, things that I've been through and experienced. But I tell you this, just use this as a little tip. How you gonna believe in God? But I swear, don't quote me, but the Bible says that man was created in God's image. So if that's the case, you pretty much like everything like God except for two things. You in a fleshly body and you definitely a sinner. That's what's going to separate you from God. Now, being that you still are created in God's image and you believe in God, why the hell you don't believe in yourself? Like, ask yourself that question, because I damn sure asked myself that question. You dig? You feel me? I hope you do, because that's some real spill right there. Now, I had others believing in me more than I believed in myself. How do I know that? Because they was putting their money in the things that I had came up with and created. All kinds of things. People was putting their money into that. I wasn't putting no money up. So that right there should have told me that I was on to something. I still had self-doubt. You don't feel me though. You don't feel me, but at one point you will. Now, that self-doubt manifested in all kind of areas. It just bubbles all over. It don't just stay right there at one spot. That shit will trickle to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. Because during self-discovery, once again, another video, I realized that self-doubt will just leave a footprint. You got to erase that bull tish. You know what I'm saying? You got to scrap it because it ain't good. No bueno. It's no good. Don't listen to the naysayers. They gonna be there. It's you can't avoid it. Somebody gonna tell you you can't do it. That ain't for you. They might even tell you you weak, you garbage. But you might be weak and garbage at that moment. But if it's that worth it for you and you know that this means that much to you, it's going to be worth it to keep pushing and keep pushing until you make that thing you weak at and garbage at great. I tell you what, you don't have to be great to get started in nothing. But you got to start to get great. Eat on that. Now, I'll tell you one more thing. Don't tell people tish about what you gonna do, because they all ain't got good intentions for you. Just execute. Don't tell them tish. Just execute. I learned that from my sneaky ass little brother. That's what he be doing. He just do stuff, and then next thing you know, it's done. And you like, what? You did what? You bought what? You did what? Who? What? What? He ain't telling nobody nothing. He just executing. And sometimes it be looking shady, but I know what that is. Like, you supposed to just make your move. Don't let people, when you go to telling people your plans, they're going to find a way to derail you. They're going to tell you, you can't do it. It ain't good. This, that, how you going to do this? How you going to do that? They're going to find excuses for you. And then you going to let that get in your head. And next thing you know, self-doubt is created. No bueno. Now, let me tell you a little something. I'm going to go back to some of them self-doubt moments of mine. I created this fragrance called $1,000,000. And some of you may know it, some of you don't. Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't never even said who I am. And y'all probably just sitting there like, who the hell is this dude? Well, I'm TJ Mack, a.k.a. Dolla Belafonte. And I'm a guy that's been ripping and running through California streets. I done ran through Fresno streets. I done ran through East Oakland streets. I done ran through streets in other states, wherever I touch down. But that's neither here or there. I'm still here today, and I'm blessed, and I'm here for a reason. And the purpose might be here to give some of you some of this ism, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my peoples didn't make it this far. I just turned 49 a couple of days ago, you dig? I may not look like it, but I did. But back to what I was saying. People was putting that money in me, and I had that self-doubt. I created that fragrance, $1,000,000. And one day we went out to the Vegas magic show, the magic convention, and we created a hell of a stir. But before that, I know this cat, I ain't even gonna say no names, but he was linking up little people hollering at me. Juice from Frisco, the rapper, Zab, Judah, the boxer out on the East Coast, Jada Kiss, and then he was hollering at Snoop, but I didn't get to holler at Snoop myself, but I knew this dude knew Snoop, so I took it for face value. Nonetheless, all these people was interested in either endorsing the product or trying to obtain it. But at that time, the way I was thinking, I kind of dropped the ball on it. I just say that. I kind of dropped the ball on it. But nonetheless, subsequently, we went to the Magic Vegas show, and we passed out 20,000 samples. And after we passed them 20,000 samples out over a course of 3 days, next thing you know, I'm sitting in Hollywood, me and my wife, with a room full of celebrities, Bobby Brown, a whole bunch of people, sitting there chopping it up with them, showing them the product. They endorsing it. I got autographs, T-shirts, and photos and all that right now to this day of that very event. But I tell you what, that self-doubt is a mother pupper. That puppy will shut some tish down. I should have knew that I had a great product with all that going on, because I forgot to mention how I got to that little gifting thing after the magic show. I was called on the phone. Somebody got the number off the cards that we was passing out the samples and said that, hey, you made a big stir. It was Nancy Borgnine, Ernest Borgnine, the actor's daughter. You made a big stir at the magic show, and my employees think that you should be here at our event. And she was like, don't tell nobody, but I'm going to give it to you for free. This thing is $5,000 an event. Just come, because we believe your product is that good. And it made such a stir at that magic show. I still had self-doubt. Would you believe that bull tish? That's what I'm talking about. But I'll tell you what, I'm a creator, innovator. So this tish don't stop with me. I still got $1,000,000 locked and loaded. Still got people asking. But guess what? My financials just ain't right now. And I ain't ashamed to say that. But I bet you what, I done learned about using my goddamn money for a lot of this stuff. Angel investors, capital ventures, you're welcome to holler at your folks. Because you got long paper. All right, back to the subject ahead. They'll create that self-doubt, them naysayers and people that you telling your plans to. Just don't tell them. Don't. Because guess what happened? That other thing about self-doubt, when I went to that magic show and all that had happened, I had big hopes. Big, great product, but great expectations. And great expectations can lead to great disappointment. That's another video. Dig that. But great expectations could lead to great disappointment. That shit happened to me too. Excuse my language. That tish happened to me too. So self-doubt, once again, I'm trying to tell you, believe in yourself like you believe in everything else. You believe in these damn rappers and these actresses and actors and whoever else you idolize on TV and listen to on the radio. You believe in them like hell. Believe in yourself. Put as much stock in yourself as you do anything else in life. You dig? Real spill. Now, one more thing, maybe two. The other thing, I wasn't prepared at that magic show either. That's another reason I didn't get the optimal results. Preparation, when it meets opportunities, that's what equals success. But that's another video. Yep, because it ain't for right now. We on self-doubt. Well, to wrap this one up though, stop seeking approval from everyone else. Everybody ain't with you. And that's your friends, your family. I don't give a pup who. Them people in that circle around